Hello, my name is Norma Lenihan and I'm co-author of Geography in Action with Jason O'Brien.
Can you tell us what's new in the 2015 edition of Geography in Action?
Well, the book has been updated to include the new OSI maps according to the department circular, with the new legend as well. And we've also included an optional workbook. So the textbook itself contains exam style questions, but we've added some more questions to a workbook that's optional for students to take.
What's different in how you've approached writing this book with your co-author Jason O'Brien?
Well, before we started, we surveyed some teachers and students, and we found that they can be put off by the complex language in the first chapters of the book, which is on physical geography. So we decided to take a different angle and start off the book with economic geography, where the language is much simpler for sixth class students coming into school. And we then started, I suppose, with a very clear literacy focus.
So how did you achieve this literacy focus?
Well, we started off with focusing on economic geography, and we have keywords at the beginning of each chapter. We used simple and clear language so it passes the SMOG readability test for the students. And we also put plenty of activities throughout the book focusing on literacy skills, such as closed tests at the end of the chapters and various other activities within.
And what about numeracy?
There's a strong focus on numeracy throughout the book, and wherever there is a numeracy skill, we have that highlighted in the book as well.
How is the book written and themed?
The book is written so that all aspects of the course are covered in each of the 3 years. So rather than dealing with physical geography first and then economic geography and then social geography, there's a little bit of each in each year, as well as the geographical skills. We wanted to make sure that students were getting a taste for map reading skills in each year of the course. We also looked at where there was natural links between chapters. We tried to put those close together. For example, economic inequality and population studies go close together. But at the same time, it's written in such a way that it's very easy for a teacher to teach it in any order they'd like.
Anything else?
We have learning outcomes at the beginning of every chapter in line with syllabus requirements. That's also for the students' benefit, so they know before they start a chapter what they're supposed to know at the end of the chapter. We have topic maps at the end of each chapter then as well, just to recap on everything that the student has studied. There is an exam focus in each chapter where we have shown a student how to answer an exam style question, and also at the end of each chapter we have sample questions from both ordinary level and higher level exam papers. Throughout the book there's a focus on group and project activities, and the idea here is to get teachers comfortable with the key skills involved in the new junior cycle. Also, there's links to website if a teacher wants to get students to do further investigation or other studies. Also, we have various different activities to cater for mixed ability classes, and we've used as many different case studies from around Ireland as we could.
What resources are provided for teachers with the Geography in Action textbook?
We've lots of different resources going with Geography in Action. First of all, we also wrote a teacher's resource book when we were doing the book, with lesson plans and worksheets in the book. And the idea there is to have basically every chapter is broken down into a number of different lessons so that everything is done there for the teacher if they so wish. Also, the worksheets are photocopyable, so if a teacher isn't in for a particular reason, if they're gone to a match or something, they could use this, for their classes. We also have a CD available for teachers that have all of the animations, and there's a slideshow for the end of each chapter as well to revise what's been done. The teacher's resource book is also available in PDF format online.
Is there an ebook version of the Geography in Action textbook?
There is an excellent version of the book available in ebook format, which works on any kind of computer or tablet, and all of the animations are embedded onto the ebook.
As the river erodes laterally to the right side and then the left side, it forms large bends, which become horseshoe-like loops called meanders. Meanders are formed by both deposition and erosion. The river's hydraulic action erodes and undercuts the riverbank on the outside of the bend, where water flow has most energy due to decreased friction. Meanwhile, material is deposited on the inside of the bend, where the river flow is slower and there is greater friction. An oxbow lake is formed when the meander is cut off from the river.
In my school currently, our students don't have iPads or tablets of any sort, but it's still a very useful resource because the students can leave the book in school and do their homework off the ebook, which they can bring up on whatever PC they have available to them at home, be it a computer or a laptop. It's great for the teacher as well, because when you're teaching the class, you can have the ebook up on a screen behind you with a data projector.
Can you tell me a bit about the OSI mapping videos that are included on Educate+?
These videos were designed to be like an extra tutorial for students, teaching them the key skills involved in map reading. So there's videos there on how to draw sketch maps, there's videos there on how to calculate the area on a map, and there's videos there for measuring on a map. And this is an excellent resource for the teachers as well, because let's say a student is absent on a day when you're teaching how to measure a curved line distance on a map, they'll be able to essentially teach themselves how to do this from home. Geography in Action is the #1 market leader. It brings geography alive both in the classroom and in the student's home. I know you will continue to enjoy teaching using Geography in Action and all of the digital resources available to you on educateplus.ie.